Artificial intelligence coming fall 2024.
Hey, we're back now on the pregame show with Bulldogs head coach Mark Few. Mark, hey, that was a heck of a basketball game against Arizona State. I mean, they came in here, and we talked about it. They had some veteran guys that maybe came from some other programs, a couple good freshmen. That was a heck of a battle here on Sunday.
Yeah, I just think this is the way it's going to be all year. Teams have went out and helped themselves or completely flipped their rosters, and the guys they've added are been playing basketball for 5 years in college and been pretty successful to where they've been. And I think Bobby, after, a couple games and a month or so, has got them pretty organized and put them in the right spots. And that was a smart experience, kind of had some moxie and some toughness type of team. So I liked how we finished. I liked how we hung in there and finally figured it out. We didn't shoot it as good as we did against Baylor, which, that we're going to have a lot of nights like that, but we were able to find a way.
And Coach Braden came off the bench for you, and we talk about it a lot, and I know he can, but he did against pretty high-level competition.
Yeah, he's doing it a lot. And look, he's a starter. It's just, you can only put 5 guys out there at a time. So, hey, some of these games he's going to end up playing a lot more maybe than Graham. And then other games, we'll have to see based on offense, based on defense, based on foul trouble, everything.
Coach, tonight it's the opposite almost of what we've been talking about earlier in the season. They've got 10, fourth and fifth year guys, but I think 7 or 8 of them have actually been in the program for the majority of the time. So this is an experienced team that's won 48 games the last 2 years.
Yeah, I know. And definitely a team, I think, that, as I told our squad, we could see the first, opening game of the NCAA tournament if we're seated where I hope, we can get to. I think that's what their expectation is this year. Talking about UMass Lowell, get that many guys back, and then they added a couple transfers that areas that they needed. And this is a very good basketball team.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot.
Yep.
Quick break. Back right after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Papa Murphy's $7.99 everyday value lineup is, a pretty big deal for a pretty small price. We're talking big savings and big flavors, like the new bold shredded pepperoni pizza, savory crumbled sausage pizza, or classic cheese pizza, all for the small price of $7.99 each. So head to Papa Murphy's, because with freshly made large pizzas at this small price, you can afford to take and bake big-time deliciousness all day, every day. Papa Murphy's, change the way you pizza.
Spokane International Airport is a proud sponsor of Gonzaga Athletics. The airport connects Zags fans and alums with over 60 daily departures to more than 20 nonstop destinations provided by 7 major airlines, as well as one-stop connections to most major metropolitan centers throughout the U.S. Real-time arrival and flight departure information is available at SpokaneAirports.net. Spokane International Airport, when it's time to fly.
Whether you root for the Zags or the Cougs, now's your chance to play for your favorite team. It's the Winning Colors Challenge at Northern Quest. Simply pick up your special Gonzaga or WSU Camas Rewards card now through November 30th and play as usual. Whichever fan base earns the most Camas points wins $10,000 for their program. Become a card-carrying Zags or Cougs fan during the Winning Colors Challenge only at Northern Quest.
BECU. You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people. For charting your own path. For choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else. Because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU. Power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join. Federally insured by NCUA.
Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Services is proud to sponsor Gonzaga Athletics. When it comes to your home or business, you deserve fast, reliable service, and that's exactly what you'll get. Our team is committed to delivering 5-star service with upfront pricing and free quotes on every job, so there's no surprises. Got a plumbing emergency? Don't wait. Call Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning today at 509-954-5273 or visit ShawPlumbingServices.com. We're the Zags' trusted team for reliable service every time.
At Western National Insurance, NICE is a little word that does big things for everyone. Nice is a helping hand when you need it most, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing you can trust the person on the other end of the call. For more than a century, we've been protecting individuals, families, and businesses with Nice as our foundation. Experience the power of Nice for yourself. Ask your independent insurance agent for Western National.
On the Gonzaga Sports Network, tip-off is just moments away. Now let's go courtside. Alongside Adam Morrison, here's the voice of the Zags, Tom Hudson.
We're back at the Kettle where the fourth-ranked Gonzaga Bulldogs are getting ready to take on UMASS Lowell. The first time the Zags and the Riverhawks have met on the basketball court. The visitors from the America East picked to finish second in their league this year after posting 48 wins the last 2 seasons. It's almost time for basketball here at the Kettle. When we come back, we've got our starting lineups, Mo's keys to the game, and our opening tip. It's all coming up next. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Arby's Turkey Cooking Support Line. Please immediately hang up your phone, get in your car, and go to Arby's. Then you can either go inside or even just stay in your car. Order a deep-fried turkey sandwich. Good job! Thank you for calling the Arby's Turkey Cooking Support Line. Goodbye.
Arby's, we have the meats.
At participating Arby's for a limited time.
We care about your safety. If you need to break ground on a new outdoor project, be aware that buried electric and natural gas lines can be anywhere. It's the law to call 811 at least 2 business days before you dig. Spray paint white lines showing your dig zone, and a crew will mark the utility lines. Mark accuracy zone is within 2 feet of the mark, so always hand dig to expose the line first. Call 811 before you dig. The service is free for residential customers. Avista, we just want you to be safe.
BECU. You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people. For charting your own path. For choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else. Because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU. Power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join. Federally insured by NCUA.
Every year, the crowds go crazy for the Cal Triple Play of the Day, where you can get tricked out cool trucks or sporty SUVs just in time for winter. And this week, you can delay all payments until next year. Get a minimum $2,000 trade-in value for your old ride, plus get a 2-year service maintenance program with every vehicle sold, which is a triple play opportunity this week at both Cal locations.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Want to earn some extra money this winter? Spokane International Airport is hiring multiple seasonal snow removal equipment operators. These are on-call positions for the upcoming winter season from November 2024 to March 2025. You can earn up to $36 an hour. Some positions require a CDL, and previous experience in operating snow removal equipment is highly preferred. Join our team today. Learn more and apply by visiting SpokaneAirports.net.
We're back at the Kettle for the Zags and the Riverhawks from Massachusetts. Let's take 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield. Take a look at our starting lineups for tonight's game for the visitors from Lowell, Massachusetts. Quentin Mincy averaging 23.5 points a game gets his start. Yuri Covington will join him in the backcourt, 6'1", 192-pounder in his 5th year of college basketball. Also in the starting lineup, we're going to see Max Brooks, averages 10.5 points a game. Quincy Clark and Cam Morris III. Meanwhile, for the Bulldogs, Ryan Nemhart gets the start of the point. He leads the country in assists at 11 per game. He's joined in the backcourt by Nolan Hickman, who's off to a nice start to his senior year. Nolan averaging 13 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2 assists per game. Starting on the wing for the Bulldogs, Caleb Battle. Arkansas transfer averaging 15.5 points per game, coming up a 19-point performance in the win over Arizona State. Mike Ajayi gets his first start in a Zag uniform. The 6'7", 220-pounder from Kent, Washington, averaging 17.2 points, nearly 10 rebounds per game. They'll start alongside Graham Ike, the senior out of Aurora, Colorado. Graham averaging 12 points and 6 boards per contest. Mincy, Covington, Brooks, Clark, and Morris. Nemhart, Ajayi, Hickman, Ike, Battle, the starters for the Bulldogs. No keys to the game for the Zags here tonight.
Well, per usual, we got to play fast. It's kind of our identity. A team like this, we kind of use our athleticism, get up the floor. Second, be patient offensively. We're going to have a size and athletic ability. Doesn't mean you can't take, but swing the ball. We're going to get whatever we want. Third, most important, we talked about the size discrepancy. Let's establish Graham and Braden inside early and often.
Let's look at our keys for the game. The Zags wearing their home white uniforms with the red and blue trim. They're traditional home unis. They wore the alternates in the win over Arizona State on Sunday. UMass Lowell wearing their road uniforms. They're blue with red and white trim. UMass Lowell across their chests. Their names in white on the backs of the uniform. Zags control the opening tip. They'll move right to left in the first 20 minutes. Marquise Pettigrew, Ray Natale, Randy McCall, veteran officiating crew here for this Friday night basketball game in Spokane. Battle out top, flips it over the top. Ike catches and scores it. The Bulldogs strike first.
Yeah, good high-low action we talked about, trying to get Graham going early. Look at him right away.
And in the front court, it's Clark with it. Gets a screen from Morris. Drives, kicks. Left sideline in front of the Kennel Club. Leading scorer for the Riverhawks, Mincy, had it briefly. Gives it up. Here's a drive and a body bump. No, they're going to call out of bounds. Max Brooks steps on the baseline. And the Riverhawks turn it over. UMass Lowell out of America East, picked to finish second in their conference behind Vermont. Ajayi out top. Quick pass left sideline for Hickman. Looking down low for Ike. It's not there. Out top between the circles, it's Battle. Gets a screen from Ajayi. Dribbles to his right. Going to work on Morris. Throws it off the glass. Too strong. Ike tipped the rebound right into the hands of Clark. Point guard brings his team the other way to the free throw line with a dribble. Hesitates on the pass, and it costs him. I think he throws that, Mo. They've got an easy two.
Yeah, exactly. He hesitated at the free throw line. Teammate was wide open underneath.
A couple of early turnovers on the Riverhawks. Here's Nemhart across the timeline with a dribble. Underhanded flip. Ajayi, left sideline pass. It's Hickman. Top of the key, Ike hands it off. Nemhart sets a screen. Ryan drives, kicks out to Hickman. Catch and shoot three. Left side, all net. And the Bulldogs wrap to a 5-0 lead.
Great kick out pass by Nemhart. The defense slid over. Sprays it back out to his backcourt partner. Great play.
Clark on the sideline, near side of the floor. Passes out top to Mincy. Mincy, 21 of his 47 points this year, been scored at the free throw line. Little crossover on Battle. Drives, leans in, has it stripped away. Should have been a foul, and instead, the ball's out of bounds. Last touch by the Riverhawks. And Brooks, Mincy is howling at the official.
He got hammered. Maybe we could hear it on the headset.
Yeah. That'll go as another turnover on the Riverhawks. Hickman dribbling off of an Ike screen, picks it up, looks to Graham, it's not there, spins and gets it away on the far side to Battle. Top of the key for Ike. Graham dribbles once, left sideline pass for Hickman, sets a screen for Nolan. He drives, off balance runner, won't go down. Ike fights for the rebound. Ike almost had it, is going to get the Bulldogs an extra possession. Great job by Graham Ike.
Yeah, good hustle on the weak side, rebounding effort right there. If you said extra possession, Gonzaga getting all the calls right now. I thought that went off Graham.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes into the game, Huddy, home cooking, already smelling nice.
Nemhart looks to inbound on the baseline to Ike, three-point line left side. One dribble, hands it back to the point guard, and then Graham's going to be called for setting an illegal screen, offensive foul. Now, Yuri Covington normally wears number 4 for the Riverhawks. He's wearing 13. And Mo, I don't think he's got his name on the back of his jersey over there. It must have had
lost one or blood jersey.
Left at the hotel. Manager left it back in Massachusetts. They've got another game.
Jordan wore 13 one time. That's a famous basketball card, by the way, against the Orlando Magic.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Mincy gives it up to Clark. Clark to the right elbow with the dribble, keeps it alive, now retreats as Hickman shuts him down. 12 seconds to shoot, pass out to Mincy. Mincy dribbling to the left wing, forces a jumper and hits.
Good step back right there by Mincy.
He's a good one. 6th man of the year last year in the America East. Here's a drive by Nemhard, finds Ike in the paint. Graham misses from 8. Well, you already see Graham looking over this way, Mo, and that's what you don't want to see from somebody who's struggled a little bit.
Just needs to play within himself, and he'll be fine.
Nemhard inbounds, far corner. Hickman out to Ike at the three-point line. Short pass to Nemhard. Ryan between the circles, gets a screen from Graham. Dribbles to the right wing, now into the paint, bounces for Ike, catches, and scores it off the glass.
Yeah, excellent feed on the swivel by Nemhard. Nice pivot to get that angle for the pass. Graham gets low block touch, easy layup.
Zags by 5 early. 3 minutes gone by here in Spokane. There's a bounce to Morris. Battles, or Ajayi's all over him and forces the jump ball. It'll be Riverhawks basketball in alternating possessions. Cam Morris started 22 games last year. Averaged about 11 points per game. One of the quote-unquote bigs for this team, Mo, at 6'8", 205 pounds. It's Mincy again, left side, defended by Battle. Out to Morris, to top of the key. Dribbles to his right. Needs some help, able to get it away to Clark. Bulldogs playing some great defense. Clark to the left elbow, fadeaway jumper as the shot clock expires off the front of the rim. Ajayi rebounds, will take the other way himself. Finds Battle left side. He'll try a 3. That one's all net. And the Zags are out to a great start. It's 10-2.
That great push by Ajayi. Flattens the defense. Simple pass to Battle. That was good basketball, though.
There's Clark. Transferred in from Jacksonville State after a couple years in Lipscomb. He's in front of the GU bench with it. Funded by Hickman. Quick pass out top. There's a drive by Covington, a whistle on a foul against the Bulldogs. Nemhard whistled for the personal, and we have an official timeout in Spokane. Nice start for the Zags. They lead at 10-2. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Support Gonzaga men's basketball through NIL. Zags Collective is the leading NIL collective supporting Zags student athletes through name, image, and likeness. Zags Collective creates opportunities for student athletes to engage with the community and grow their brand. Plus, you get access to autograph sessions, exclusive events, and more. Become a member today. Go to zagscollective.com and get started.
Every year, the crowds go crazy for the Cal Triple Play of the Day, where you can get tricked out cool trucks or sporty SUVs just in time for winter. And this week, you can delay all payments until next year. Get a minimum $2,000 trade-in value for your old ride, plus get a 2-year service maintenance program with every vehicle sold, which is a triple play opportunity this week at both Cal locations.
BECU. You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people. For charting your own path. For choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else. Because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU. Power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join. Federally insured by NCUA.
Zags out to an early 10-2 lead, 15:58 to play here in Spokane. Tom Lutz and Adam Morrison with you. And we've got the band back together. Christian Heimel rejoining our crew. Wonderful to have Christian back for another season. We missed Christian the first couple of games. Just had a baby girl, Mo.
Congratulations.
On Halloween.
Awesome.
Rory's her name. See a picture. She's beautiful. And now Christian's back in the saddle. Christian, congrats. Great to have you back.
Thanks, guys. Good to be back. Glad to finally be
rolling.
here. Yeah.
10-2 Zags lead at 15-58. Left in this first half, 4-7 shooting for the Bulldogs. All 4 baskets made so far, Mo, have been assisted. Ryan Nemhard on top of his game again. So Somerville is going to check in. We talked about in the pregame show. He's the only freshman who's in the rotation. This team has 10 players who are either in their 4th or 5th year of college basketball. Somerville, the freshman, has the ball in front of the Kennel Club, averaging in double figures. Gives it away to Clark. Clark drives, kicks back out to Morris, fakes the 3, drives on a Jai, spins, gets a shot up off the glass and in.
Yeah, tough move right there. Came to a pivot. Nice little jump hook in the paint.
Zags lead is now 6. Morris joins Mincy in the scorebook. Here's a whistle on a foul. It'll go against Brooks.
That was an interesting call as well. It's actually better for UMass. That would have been an easy 2 dunk for EK.
Nemhard inbound on the baseline near side of the floor. Passes in the corner to Hickman. Quickly to EK, 3-point line left side. EK dribbles, gives it up to Nemhard. Right back to EK. Spins to the baseline. Brooks denies him. Kick out for Nemhard. Reposts. Bounce to EK again. Catches, spins, comes up short. Rebounds, goes to Brooks. Quickly away to Clark. Point guard brings ball into the front court. Transfer in his 5th year. Playing in his 98th career game. Gives up to Mincy, who drives and kicks right side. Morris is wide open. His 3 is all net. Morris with 5 straight points cuts the Bulldogs lead to 10-7. First made 3 on just his 2nd attempt for Morris this season.
Looked pretty pure.
Yeah, it did.
His teammate was barking at him because he was clapping, but he was wide open for about 3 seconds.
Exactly.
Throw the ball, man.
Yeah, didn't shoot a ton last year. It's 14 out of 36. Decent.
Yeah, decent percent. Looked good coming off his hand.
Yeah. Nemhard between the circles for the Zags. Gets a screen from EK. Dribbles to the right wing. Flips it back to Graham over the top. Catches. Kicks out to Hickman and off the double team. Nolan knocks down the 3. His 2nd made from long distance tonight. And the Bulldogs lead is 13-7.
Interesting play. In fact, Graham had a layup attempt and sprayed it out. Luckily, that went in. Coach Fee was a little upset. He was 2 feet from the basket.
Mincy between the circles calling for a screen from Morris. Refuses it. Drives. Feeds it on the baseline. Brooks, the lefty, over EK. Wouldn't go down. Well, Brooks tipped it. Thought it was last touched by Ajayi, but officials say Gonzaga basketball. Bulldogs have the ball. They also enjoy a 6-point lead. It's 13-7. Checking into the game, Anthony Blunt for the first time. 5th-year player for the Riverhawks. Here's Battle, left side, 3-point line, fakes left, drives right. Somerville is whistled for the personal foul. Morris came over and blocked the shot late. And Braden Huff's going to check in, replacing Graham Ike. Huff get a nice round of applause. Leads the Zags in scoring through 2 games of 17.5 per game. The sophomore out of Illinois, replacing Ike. Bulldogs inbound to Hickman. Is strong with 3 over the rim and into the hands of Blunt. Clark quickly the other way up the right side, trying to get around Nemhard to the baseline. He's denied. Gets a screen from Morris. He drills back out to his left. In the corner now. Going to work, Brooks. Couldn't get up a shot. Kicks it out for a 3. That one's off the mark. Mincy misses. Ajayi with another rebound for the Bulldogs into the front court. Pull up from 12. Comes up short. Huff fights for the rebound and is going to be whistled for the personal foul as he threw Blunt to the floor in the fight for the rebound. And then Gregg's going to check in for the Bulldogs. I don't think Coach Few liked that shot selection. Dusty Stromer will also take the floor for the Zags.
Tough one early, contested 2.
Stromer comes in. Nemhard checks out. Ajayi to the bench. So Hickman will take over at the point. It'll be Hickman, Gregg, Stromer, Battle, and Huff for the Zags, who lead at 13-7. Clark dribbles to his right, picks it up, needs some help, able to get her way to Mincy. Left side pass to the freshman Somerville. Dribbles to the top of the key. Lefty forces one. It's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Battle. It went up high to secure the ball. Flips it over the top for Huff, who catches, spins around the double team and scores.
Great pass by Battle over the top and transition right there. Good play.
Zags lead is 8. Clark, right wing, challenged by Hickman, shoots a jumper off the iron. Rebound goes to Battle again. He'll bring it up the right side, now to the top of the key with the dribble. He'll get all the way to the rim, flip it up and in. Little finger roll for Battle, and the Bulldogs have a 10-point lead at 17-7.
Great left to right crossover, went through contact as well.
Somerville leaves it for Mincy, who dribbles to the left side of the floor. Short pass to Blunt, out top Morris, gives it up to Clark. Clark turns the corner, bounces back to Morris, little pick and roll. Morris throws up an air ball as he tried to use the rim for protection. Huff had the rebound, stripped away, but he got it back. Battle into the front court. Passes right side, Hickman, quick one-hander, down low to Gregg. Beautiful look from Nolan to Gregg, and the Zags have their biggest lead. It's 19-7.
It's a great hockey assist by Battle to start that, to create that angle, cross-court pass. Then Nolan with a nice one-handed angle pass to get a layup to get Ben Gregg going early.
8 minutes gone by. The Zags lead at 19-7. Official timeout on the floor after the Riverhawks call a timeout. We're back after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
It's time to review the top 3 highlights of the day. I'm joined as always by my co-anchor Snoop.
Hey, what up, though?
Snoop, number 1 has to be getting the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence at T-Mobile.
Yeah, you should hustle down to T-Mobile like a dog chasing a squirrel, chasing a nut.
Nice analogy, Snoop. Dogs do love to chase squirrels.
And squirrels love to chase those nuts.
On to highlight number 2, with T-Mobile, families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
That is very impressive. You know, y'all can take some of those savings and buy some Snoop merchandise.
That's exactly what I'm planning on doing with my savings, Snoop. Now, take it away, Snoop.
Head to T-Mobile.com and get the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on them. Now drop that jingle.
24 monthly bill credits eligible traded on Go 5G Next. Well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 connection charge. Cancel entire account before receiving 24 bill credits, and credit stop and balance on required finance agreement too. Bill credits end if you pay off the device early. See how you can save versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence coming fall 2024.
Papa Murphy's $7.99 everyday value lineup is, well, a pretty big deal for a pretty small price. We're talking big savings and big flavors, like the new bold shredded pepperoni pizza, savory crumbled sausage pizza, or classic cheese pizza, all for the small price of $7.99 each. So head to Papa Murphy's, because with freshly made large pizzas at this small price, you can afford to take and bake big-time deliciousness all day, every day. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Tom Hudson, Adam Morrison with you here at the McCarthy Athletic Center, where the Zags are out to an early 19-7 lead over visiting UMASS Lowell. Visit Spokane, home of the Gonzaga Bulldogs. This busy city along the roaring Spokane River Gorge has it all: culinary, beer, wine, entertainment, and outdoor adventure. Whether you are to live in the area or you're looking for vacation, start plenty of adventures. Now go to visitspokane.com. Live like a Zag. And so far, so good for the Bulldogs, Mo. Everything looks pretty darn good across the board here 8 minutes into this game.
Yeah, 8 of 14, 3 of 4 from downtown, plus 4 on the glass, 7 assists, only 1 turnover. Good start.
Zags with some pressure coming out of the timeout. Riverhawks break it. Pass to Mincy, their leading scorer. Gives it up left side. That's Covington with it. Bounces to Morris, the left elbow. Fires a pass right sideline, and it is out of bounds. Blunt wasn't quite ready for that pass. I think Morris got pushed a little bit by Ben Gregg, and he was soft balanced, maybe going to travel. He threw that thing with some mustard on it.
Low on outside.
4th turnover on the Riverhawks. Bulldogs have it back, looking to build on a 12-point lead. Hickman to Huff. 3-point line pass for Battle. Bounces back to Huff. Spins to the baseline from the right wing. Spins back in. Can't get up a shot. Now he can, and he converts. Huff, patient, and scores 21-7.
Good strength to get pushed off his line, kept his balance.
Blunt, top of the key to Morris. Dribbles to his right. Gives it up for a three. Halfway down, pops out for Covington. Another rebound for the Bulldogs. This one goes to Ben Gregg. Quickly to battle, who's across half court with the dribble. Looks in the paint. He's got Huff. High post. Spins to that left-handed shot. A little too strong off the back rim. Gregg tried to tip it in. He could not. And UMass Lowell comes away with it. It's Mincy. Into the front court. Hands it off. Morris had it briefly. Gives it up to Covington. Back to Morris. Had it poked away. Huff comes away with a steal. Another turnover on the Riverhawks. Here's Hickman to the top of the key. Looks in the paint for Huff. It's not there. Instead to Stromer in front of the Kennel Club. His first touch. Now to Huff again. Double comes. Kick out to Stromer. Fakes the three. Driving with the left hand. A body bump and a foul. That'll go against Somerville. Got away with the first one, but not the second.
Good call by the official. 2 hands on a driving opponent. It's a foul.
Makai Gray checks in for the first time. A 6'4", 190-pounder out of Montrose, New York. He averages 3 points a game. 5th-year transfer from the New Jersey Institute of Technology. Xavier Lino, 6'6", 200-pounder out of Phoenix, Arizona, is also on the floor. He started his career at Whitman College. Home of Fighting Tommy Lloyd's, right?
Oh, yeah. We all heard the 40-point game that he had.
Yep.
Everybody heard that story.
A lot. Lino had the ball briefly, hands it off. Here's a drive and a challenge. Covington can't score it over Huff. There's a whistle and a foul after the miss. It's going to go against Ben Gregg in the fight for the rebound. Lino averaging 8 points through 2 games. Brooks is also returns. Ryan Nemhard set to check in for the Zags, who lead it 21-7. As Brooks makes his first free throw. Hasn't missed from the line yet this year.
And you
now he has. Sorry, Max. 1 out of 2. It's 21-8. Nemhard back on the floor, replaces Hickman. Gives it up to Gregg. Gregg bounces down low for Huff. Gathers, spins, shoots off the rim. No good. Had the rebound. It was knocked away from him. Out of bounds. Officials say last touch by Huff.
Switched it.
They did switch it. By their coach, Pat Duquette. He was down there losing his mind. Everybody in the building thought that it was going to be Riverhawks basketball. I was wondering why he was so upset. And then Ryan Nemhard with a big smile walked over and took the ball from the official. Inbound to Stromer in the near corner to Huff. Back to Stromer. Dribbling with the left hand. Now banking down the defender. Kicks it out to Nemhard. Nemhard driving on Lino. Kicks it in the far corner to battle. 2 seconds to shoot. He will. Steps back, shoots the three. And it's going to be Gray whistled for the foul. And I'm with Gray, if I'm going to be honest there, Mo. I think KB stepped back and fell down. If we see a replay on that.
Kicked his legs out. So,
it's kind of funny. We haven't seen that call. Remember, it was the emphasis. Was it 2 years ago? With the flop
2 or 3
and
years.
the stuff. And now.
Because it is such an, unfair advantage to the defender if you're allowed to kick your legs out and cause the contact, which really not affecting your shot or a natural shooting position. It is hard to call too because you want to protect shooters, right? And you want players to land safely. Battle makes a second out of 3 free throws coming up, but also you can't be able to manipulate contact and sticking your leg out and get a free 3 free throws. So it was a tough call against UMass.
All 3 are good for Battle, who was a perfect 8 for 8 in the win over Arizona State on Sunday. Full court pressure from the Zags, who are on a 14-1 run. Riverhawks break it. Here's a drive and a finish. Boy, I thought Braden Huff could have been called for a foul. And Gregg coming over some contact, but nice finish. Covington with the finish. Here's Gregg over the top. Caught by Huff. Low block left side. Spins and misses. Rebounds. And a travel is going to go against the Riverhawks. Got Brooks, who secured the rebound but then fell over. And it's called for the travel. 24-10, Gonzaga on top. 9:02 to play first half. Inbound, far corner to Battle. Gives it up to Greg. His three from the right side. Misses wide right. Brooks secures the rebound. Their leading rebounder, 9.5 per game. End of the front court. Somerville, the freshman, has it now. Defended on the near sideline. Right here in front of us. Picks it up. No look pass down low. Brooks spins on Huff and finishes with the left hand. Battle has played this entire 11.5 minutes of the first half. Gives it up to Nembhard. Nembhard finds Greg, gets into the paint, and he'll score it off the glass. Riverhawks wanted to travel. They didn't get it. Instead, give Ben great credit for the basket. His third and fourth points of the night. Left corner three is no good for the lefty, Gray. Career just 26% three-point shooter. Here is a drive, a foul, and a goaltend. Ryan Nembhard's going to have a three-point opportunity.
That was always fun, 3 points.
That's 1-2. I mean, the foul was so obvious, and the shot's up, and why in the world you fly in and
easy call. Oh, they're going to review it.
They're going to review it. Let's see if it's basket interference is what the official said. I thought it was a goaltend. I didn't see the interference part of that, Mo, but maybe we'll get a look at the replay as well. 8:08 to play first half. This will turn into our official timeout, so we're going to take it as well. Zags by 16. It's 28-12. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
It's time for home team rewards. Zag fans, get your Bulldog branded ICCU Premier Rewards Visa credit card, the only card where you can earn rewards for everyday purchases while giving back to Gonzaga University. Choose from a Visa rewards card with a lower rate or a Premier Rewards card with maximum rewards. With no annual fees, card control, and next level security, you can spend smart from tap to app. Zags, rejoice. Find your card at iccu.com/GoZags on approved credit.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024, Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Whether you root for the Zags or the Cougs, now's your chance to play for your favorite team. It's the Winning Colors Challenge at Northern Quest. Simply pick up your special Gonzaga or WSU Camas Rewards card now through November 30th and play as usual. Whichever fan base earns the most Camas points wins $10,000 for their program. Become a card-carrying Zags or Cougs fan during the Winning Colors Challenge only at Northern Quest.
Gonzaga using a 14-1 run to build a big lead here in the first half, visiting UMASS Lowell. 28-12 is the score, 8:08 to play in the first half. Logwest Farm Credit is a financial cooperative that provides financing, crop insurance, and related services to farmers and ranchers across the West. From small family businesses to large operations, Ag West brings the experience and financial know-how to help you grow your best future. The Zags lead by 16 here. And UMass Lowell, a relative newcomer to the Division I ranks, been eligible for the NCAA tournament for the last 7 years, I believe. They've played for the conference championship 3 of the last 4. Haven't quite gotten over the hump, but Mo, it's a team that you could see at the right level can have some success. Right now, it feels like physically the Bulldogs have a definitive advantage.
Yeah, just going inside, our presence with EK and Braden Huff is just such a size advantage. And we knew that early. It's one of the things we're trying to establish the keys to the game. We've done that so far. 16-point lead.
1 assist, 6 turnovers. As Nembhard hits the free throw, so indeed they did give him credit on the goaltend. 3-point play makes it 29-12 as we go under 8 minutes to play. Here's another turnover, number 7, ball in the hands of EK. He hands it off. Here's a drive by Battle. Flips it off the glass. Wouldn't go. Ike's tip attempt no good. And it'll be Somerville who comes away with the ball. Battle almost poked away from behind, but Riverhawks will head the other way. Covington gives it up, gets it back between the circles. He played a couple years at William & Mary. He's been in the program for 3 years now. The foul's going to go against Battle. Oh, and Mo, if I'm not mistaken, KB has played the entire first half.
I think he's come out. Good for him.
Inbound, out between the circles for Gray. Gives it up to Lino. And here's a foul on Stromer as Lino passed it away to Covington. And then Dusty picked up the personal foul. Substitution coming. Lino is going to check out. Mincy is back in. Bulldogs have kept him in check. Leading scorer for the Riverhawks, just 2 shot attempts. He's 1 out of 2. Ben Gregg to the bench. Ajayi's back in. Ben, 4 points. Coming off the bench for the first time this season. Inbound to Covington. Dribbling in front of the GU bench. Bounced it to Brooks. Brooks throws a pass right into the hands of Ajayi. Make that 8 turnovers now on the Riverhawks. Nemhard, no look. Beautiful feed to Ike. Goes up for the dunk, and he is fouled. Covington got him. Graham's going to shoot 2.
Nemhard's upset. He's right. He should have laid that up and trying to dunk it. He wanted the assist. Do you think that should be a rule?
I'm with you. If Ryan throws it to him and he gets fouled and makes both free throws, yes.
I think it should be an assist too.
First free throw is good for Graham.
At least they score assists better than they used to. Remember, it was like, oh, he took 1 dribble, doesn't count. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when I played, and I know I wasn't the most prolific passer, but some games were like, you had 1 assist. I'm like, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew I threw it to JP, and he took 2 dribbles at 2 feet, but I threw him the ball. Or Roney, it's like, come on.
7 straight for the Bulldogs to build the lead. Riverhawks moving around the perimeter. Somerville dribbles from the right to the left, little weave action. Hand off to Clark. Clark drives, kicks it left sideline for a 3, and it's good. Count it for Somerville, the freshman. 6 out of 9 shooting threes coming in. Knocks that one down. It's 31-15. Feed down low. Ike has the shot rejected by Brooks. Rebound goes to Clark. Denied by Ajayi on the drive. Will kick it out. UMass Lowell sets up the offense. Left side pass. There's a drive. A kick out for Somerville. Another 3. The lefty misses. Ike secures the rebound. Here's Nemhard across half court. Nemhard dribbles to his left. Gets underneath the basket. Leans in. Misses the shot. Pokes the ball. And it's going to be chased down in the corner by Brooks. Somerville quickly the other way. A little hesitation on Ajayi. Can't get around him. Gets a screen from Brooks. Bounces it out top. Mincy fakes 3. Gets Battle in the air. Drives and has it stripped. He goes up for the shot. Stromer throws it up the floor for Nemhard. Leaves it for Ajayi. Beautiful look from Nemhard. Ajayi finishes. It's an 18-point Bulldog lead.
Thought he was going to go lob against Caleb Battle, but went behind the back option. The right decision for the easy dunk for Ajayi.
That'll get the fans fired up. Mincy, one-handed pass right sideline. Somerville tries another 3. That one's off the mark. Stromer, weak side rebound. Gets it out to Nemhard. Long pass to the far corner. Gets it to Battle. Battle will drive and lay it in. The Bulldogs lead is 20. 35-15, 5.5 to play first half. There's a bounce on the baseline. Brooks kicks it out to Somerville. Extra pass. Mincy doesn't shoot a lot of threes. That one misses. Stromer has another rebound. Quickly gets it away to Nemhard once again. Ryan's to the front court, left-handed dribble. Gets the free throw line. Pass to Stromer. Wide open right side. Jumper too strong. Ajayi, great rebounding position. Lays it up and in. He's got 4. And the Riverhawks are going to take a timeout. (37-15) Zags on top. 4:58 to play in the first half. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here in Spokane. Gonzaga basketball brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Visit Toyota.com or your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places. Bulldogs have scored 13 of the last 16 points. They've had a couple of these runs And they are dominating this basketball game right now. The Zags pretty much had their way with the Riverhawks. Points in the paint, 22-6 in favor of the Bulldogs. Gonzaga led individually by Battle. He has 10 on 3 of 5 shooting. He's made 3 free throws. Hickman has knocked down a couple of threes. He has 6. Nolan's back on the floor. Emmanuel Innocente is going to check in here with 4:58 to play in the first half. Earliest we've seen the sophomore out of Italy. Innocente, transfer from Tarleton State down in Texas. That bounce pass is stolen by Nemhard, and then Clark, boy, after just a sloppy turnover.
Yeah, easy one. Simple entry pass, a great read by Nemhard. If you're UMass Lowell, you got to be rolling your eyes on the bench right there. You can't have those type of turnovers. A simple entry pass.
Well, that is the 7th foul committed by UMass Lowell. So front end of the 1-and-1 coming from Nemhard. And Ryan makes the first. 4 assists for Ryan to go along now with his 4 points. That's 1 out of 2. Rebound to Ajayi. Takes one dribble, misses. Tip attempt for Ike, no good. Ball still loose, and Innocente chases it down. Kick out Nemhard. His 3 won't go. Ike fights the rebound away from Clark. Looks down low, and Innocente catches, spins. He can't finish from point-blank range, and finally the Riverhawks secure a rebound.
Close-up misses.
Clark 3-point line right side into the paint with a dribble. Had it stripped away by Ajayi, and Mike is whistled for the personal foul.
Ouch.
23-point Bulldog lead. Zags have just steadily pulled away in this one as Clark will step to the free throw line to shoot the front end of the 1-and-1. And he'll make it. Clark ready for number 2. And that one is also good. 38-17 is the Gonzaga lead. Nemhard across half court. Clark applying some pressure. Dribbles away from the Ajayi screen to the right sideline. Over the top. Ike catches. Couple defenders fight on the shot fake. Kick out to Hickman. And Nolan has his 3rd 3 of the first half. 41-17. Bulldogs on top. Hickman with 9.
Great kick out by Graham. Could have went up for the tough contested layup. Chose the simpler route.
Innocente hounds Mincy, leading the score for the Riverhawks, just 1 out of 2 from the field. Drives, tries to fire a pass to Brooks, and the Bulldogs deflect it, come away with a steal. Nemhard, one-handed pass, left corner, Ajayi for 3. A little too strong. Long rebound is chased down by Mincy. Mincy dribbles to the left corner, now backing down. Nemhard gets underneath the basket and steps on the baseline. 3:28 to play first half, and we have a timeout on the floor. It's all Bulldogs to Kettle, 41-17. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
At Wheatland Bank, we're all about relationships, so we couldn't be more proud to announce the relationship of a lifetime. Wheatland Bank is now part of the Glacier family of regional banks. With Glacier at our side, we'll deliver exciting new products and the latest technology. Still, we're keeping our name, like one of those power couples you read about in the magazines. But you know, still bankers. Wheatland Bank. Relationships you can count on.
Wheatland Bank, a division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Living a healthy, happy life is built on a foundation of good habits, wholesome foods, plenty of sleep, regular exercise, and for women, a breast cancer risk assessment by age 25, and annual screening mammograms beginning at 40. Our convenient Spokane area locations make scheduling your mammogram easy. Schedule your exam today. Call 509-455-4455 or visit www.inlandimaging.com/appointments.
Support Gonzaga men's basketball through NIL. Zags Collective is the leading NIL collective supporting Zags student athletes through name, image, and likeness. Zags Collective creates opportunities for student athletes to engage with the community and grow their brand. Plus, you get access to autograph sessions, exclusive events, and more. Become a member today. Go to zagscollective.com and get started.
Welcome back to McCarthy Athletic Center, where the Bulldogs have held UMass Lowell without a field goal for the last 3.5 minutes, and in doing so, they've pushed their lead to 41-17. Tom Hudson, Adam Morrison with you here courtside. Mo, you talk about a just complete flip in numbers here. 10 assists, just 1 turnover for the Bulldogs, 2 assists to 12 turnovers for UMass Lowell right now. Well, you give the other team 12 extra cracks at it.
Yeah, and look how many, we have 17 more field goal attempts than they do.
And hence, it's 41-17. Nemhard, one-handed pass. Hickman coming off a Huff screen, dribbles it off his leg. Clark comes away with it. He's got Nemhard to beat, and it is blocked from behind by Inocente. But a tip-in for the Riverhawks. Zags almost turn it over again. Inocente is undercut in the scrap for the loose ball. The foul's going to go against Clark. Oh, Mincy gets credit for the tip-in. 41-19 is the Bulldogs' lead. Caleb Battle going to check in for the Bulldogs. Right now it's Nemhard, Hickman, Inocente, Craig, and Huff. Inocente misses, and the rebound is secured by Cam Morris III. Clark hands it off to Blunt, who's back on the floor. Blunt bounces it between the circles. Mincy hands it off to Clark. Point guard, little crossover, pull up from 16. It's good. 41-21 back-to-back baskets for UMass Lowell. Nemhard bounces into Huff, poked away from him. He got it back, finds Greg out top, then misses the three. It's Clark the other way. Little hesitation on Hickman, spins to his left, shot blocked by Greg coming over to help. Huff comes away with it to Nemhard. Cross the timeline with the dribble. Gets into the paint, kicks out left side. Hickman's going to try another three and hit one more. 4 first-half threes for the senior guard. The Bulldogs lead at 44-21.
Incredible rhythm in this first half from beyond the arc. Roland Hickman.
2 minutes to play first half. Left side of the floor, Brooks has it. Fires down low. Ben Gregg is called for an over-the-back call as they look down low to Brooks. Caleb Battle is going to check into the game for the Bulldogs to replace Inocente. Now Morris will step to the free throw line. That'll be the front end of a 1-and-1. And they'll shoot one more. Half the guys running down to play defense.
Yeah.
Morris makes them both. He's had a decent first half, 7 points along with a couple of rebounds. 21-point lead for the Bulldogs. Hickman bounces out top for Huff. Short pass to Nemhard. Quickly snaps one to Greg out top. Over to Nemhard in front of the Kennel Club. Back to Greg. Nemhard one more time. Off the dribble, shoots a three, and buries it. Zags make their 6th three-pointer of the first half. The lead is 47-23. Somerville back on the floor, bounces left elbow for Morris. He looks in the paint to Blunt, who's fouled as he goes up with his shot, and it drops.
Yeah, great finish on the design post-up to the guard. Splits the defense at midair and gets that one nice little English off the glass. Good finish.
Blunt to the free throw line. Fifth-year player misses off the back iron. Hickman has it stripped away. Blunt just barrels through it, throws a pass, and Nolan's down. Like he hurt his shoulder a little bit. We saw that last year. And he's trying to stretch that thing out as we head the other way. It's a 20-point Bulldog lead. And a strange play. Nolan turned to dribble. And the defender just stripped it away. And there is a whistle.
The key.
Yeah. That'll go against Tough, and we'll head the other way. Nolan's still working on that right shoulder.
Just get him in the training room early. That's what I would do.
Somerville walks across half court, picked up by Hickman.
Ooh,
now they
had it.
Yeah. Look to Brooks, who tries to bounce that backdoor cut. Brooks frustrated with himself. And Mincy.
Mincy's got a cut harder. That's a design Iverson cut to a backdoor. That's a beautiful set. That's kind of America's play, and they had it.
Yeah, Mincy frustrated with his teammate. I'm with you.
I don't know. Yeah, he went half speed. You got to, once you peel over the top, it's an automatic backdoor and it's a cross-court pass. You have to go slow and then boom, take it, and you got one step on your guy, but you should be able to finish that.
Now, Nolan is going to come out of the game. Ben Gregg replaced by Ajayi.
Too many fouls in this end of this stanza, this half, Huddy.
Yeah. Nemhardt's free throw was good. Takes them both. 9 points in the first half now for the senior guard to go along with 5 assists. 49-27. Morris picks up his dribble. Sideline pass to Blunt. They work to Somerville in front of the GU bench. Bounce for Mincy. Mincy facing up on Battle, now backing him down. Takes him into the paint, spins to his right, lost the handle. It is out of bounds and will be Gonzaga basketball. Another turnover on UMass Lowell. And Nolan Hickman's going to check right back in. It's funny, you walked right by JT, our trainer.
Well, you know, it is. You're hurt on defense, and we got another possession on offense. All of a sudden, it feels better than there before.
Nemhard across half court. 6 seconds to play first half. He'll pull up from the right wing, shoot the jumper. It's no good. Ball hops off the rim into the hands of Mincy. Mincy's shot is off the mark, but a foul is going to go against Nemhard. The fans are going to get up and make their way to the exits.
I think they got to review it if it was beyond, after the whistle.
Yeah, I think they'll take a look at it, and Mo, they'll delay this first half a little bit more for you.
Sweet. Yay.
I think that he got it off. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought he did. And that's one of those plays. I think Nemhard coming in trying to challenge, and Mincy shooting it, leaning in. He was about 35 feet from the basket, and there's definitely contact. We'll see. Mincy right now complaining to the official. He's had a tough night.
Yeah, they've done a good job on him. He's trying to create contact too much. Just play. Yeah. A lot of times, you know, as a scorer, you just got to let the contact come to you and just play your game. If you're always trying to create the contact, you get scouted doing that. And if you're, you know, a good defensive team, you'll see that, show your hands to the officials, and not get the calls that you're trying to get.
I'm not sure, Mincy. I just saw a replay up there, Mo, and I'm not sure he's going to be happy with the, with the decision. I thought he did initially, but just looking at the replay, let's see. Nope, they're going to wave it off. Yep. So the Bulldogs catch a break there just after the buzzer. And so it'll be a 22-point halftime lead for the Bulldogs. 49-27 halftime show coming your way next. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud sponsor of Gonzaga sports. When it comes to insurance, how hard does your team really work for you? At Marsh McLennan Agency, we do the shopping for the right insurance carrier, ensuring you get the right coverage tailored to your needs. Our local experts are dedicated to providing personalized service backed by the resources of Marsh, the global leader in insurance. Visit MMANorthwest.com and get started on finding a better insurance coverage for you. Go Zags!
Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Services is proud to sponsor Gonzaga Athletics. When it comes to your home or business, you deserve fast, reliable service, and that's exactly what you'll get. Our team is committed to delivering 5-star service with upfront pricing and free quotes on every job, so there's no surprises. Got a plumbing emergency? Don't wait. Call Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning today at 509-954-5273 or visit ShawPlumbingServices.com. We're the Zags' trusted team for reliable service every time.
Spokane International Airport is a proud sponsor of Gonzaga Athletics. The airport connects Zags fans and alums with over 60 daily departures to more than 20 nonstop destinations provided by 7 major airlines, as well as one-stop connections to most major metropolitan centers throughout the U.S. Real-time arrival and flight departure information is available at SpokaneAirports.net. Spokane International Airport, when it's time to fly.
On the Gonzaga Sports Network from Learfield, welcome to the Numerica Credit Union Halftime Show. Numerica Credit Union, life moves, live well. Federally insured by NCUA. We'll bring you stats and analysis from the first 20 minutes, as well as a look at scores from around the nation. Now, let's go courtside. Here's the voice of the Zags, Tom Hudson.
Tom Hudson, Adam Morrison with you. The Bulldogs lead 49-27 over visiting UMASS Lowell. It's been all GU's. Bulldogs lead by as many as 24 in the first half. The Zags dialed in from long range in the first 20 minutes. Caleb Battle scored all 19 of his points in the second half in the win over Arizona State on Sunday. They got right to work here tonight as one of a couple of Zags in double figures after 20 minutes. Ajayi rebounds, will take the other way himself. Finds Battle left side. He'll try a three. That one's all net. And the Zags are out to a great start. It's 10-2. 8-point early lead. Battle, Mo, put on a pretty impressive show in the first half.
Yeah, 3 of 5, 10 points, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, knocked down a 3. Good half.
Bulldogs led it 10-2. Defense would be a big part of the Bulldogs building that 24-point lead. 14 turnovers on UMass Lowell. And the Bulldogs are taking advantage to the tune of 12 points as that lead continued to grow. Drives and has it stripped. He goes up for the shot. Stromer throws it up the floor for Nemhard. Leaves it for Ajayi. Beautiful look from Nemhard. Ajayi finishes. It's an 18-point Bulldog lead. At Mo, 14 first-half turnovers, to say the very least. That's going to be tough sledding. You pointed out earlier, well, I mean, we've got 15 more field goal attempts. Bulldogs did a great job of forcing some. I mean, some of them were just kind of sloppy, errant turnovers, but the Zags do a great job of taking advantage and making them pay.
Yeah, gets scoring off of their turnovers, and just the athleticism and the size is something that this UMass Lowell team probably hasn't seen, and it's really bothered them.
So the Bulldogs at that point led it 33-15. The lead would continue to grow. Nolan Hickman shooting lights out again for the Bulldogs. 4 threes in the first half for the senior guard. Ike catches, couple defenders fight on the shot fake. Kick out to Hickman, and Nolan has his 3rd 3 of the first half. 41-17, Bulldogs on top. Hickman with 9. Yeah, 24-point lead for the Bulldogs. Their biggest of the half. And Mo, you have to like the way the ball is coming out of Nolan Hickman's hands. Yeah. He looks really comfortable right now.
Super comfortable, shooting it in rhythm, getting to the open spots. Guys are hitting them on time, on target. You mentioned the 4 or 5 from 3. Great first half.
Zags lead at 49-27. Quick break here in Spokane. Christian Heimel standing by in our Learfield, North Carolina studios with our halftime show score update. Back right after this, you're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Today's students are smart, savvy, and heading towards a future filled with possibilities. Education is the light that can help guide them on their path to fulfilling their dreams. That's why Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. With every lottery game you play in the pursuit of making your dreams a reality, you're supporting the next generation of game changers who are using education as the way to reach theirs. Thanks for playing, Washington.
This great call in Gonzaga history is presented by T-Mobile. December 8th, 2019, facing off against the top 25 Washington team in Seattle, Killian Tilly launched a game-clinching 30-foot three-pointer late in the second half to defeat Washington 83-76.
7 seconds to shoot. Screen from Petrosev. Ayayi gives it up to Tilly. He catches and shoots a deep three. Good! Killian Tilly with a shot clock winding down pushes the lead to 5.
Head to T-Mobile.com for a great deal on the iPhone 16 Pro.
Time for a check of the scores around the WCC and around the nation. Let's go to the network studios.
Fourth-ranked Gonzaga all over UMass Lowell, 49-27 at the break. Christian Heimel here with you inside our Learfield Network studios with your halftime scoreboard update. Slow night across college basketball, but a couple of other WCC teams in action this evening. In fact, the two newest are on the court. Washington State out in Moline, Illinois, taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes in a neutral site contest. It is a de facto home game, though, for the Hawkeyes. Moline just about an hour east of Iowa City. Both the Cougs and Hawks unbeaten at 3-0 on the young season. And with 15 and a half minutes to play in regulation, this is living up to the billing. 42-40, Washington State on top of Iowa. Tipping off in just a couple of minutes, Oregon State also 3-0. Beavers have won their first trio of games by an average of 22 points. They welcome in Cal State Fullerton, that is yet to win a game. They're 0-3, finishing out a 4-game road trip to open up the season. 8 other games featuring ranked teams tonight, including a few that have already been completed. Down in Tallahassee, 20th ranked Florida paying a visit to in-state rival Florida State. Both teams entering the contest undefeated at 3-0, but the Gators led by 13 at the break and cruised the rest of the way 87-74 the final. Number 24, Rutgers welcomed Monmouth up the Jersey Turnpike, handed them a 98-81 loss. Scarlet Knights improving to 3-0 while the Hawks fall to 0-4. Might be the marquee matchup of the day in college basketball. West Lafayette, Indiana played host to second-ranked Alabama on the road against number 13 Purdue. Trey Kaufman-Wren, a career-high 26 points to help power the Boilermakers to an 87-78 victory. 17th-ranked Cincinnati blew the doors off Nichols in this one, 86-49. The final, Bearcats improve to 3-0. Currently going on in Chapel Hill, 10th-ranked North Carolina looking to get back on the winning side of things after their loss to Kansas. They host American University. 8 minutes to play in regulation, 81-49 Tar Heels. 6 minutes to go in the second half in College Park. 15th-ranked Marquette, a slim 3-point advantage over Maryland, 64-61 in that one. Tommy Lloyd, 9th-ranked Arizona on the road for the first time this year as they visit Wisconsin. Badgers undefeated so far this year, 3-0, all 3 games at home, though. And with a minute 45 to play before halftime, it's the Badgers leading at 51-42. Another matchup of ranked teams is in College Station, where 23rd-ranked Texas A&M hosts number 21 Ohio State. Aggies with a 31-22 advantage. One quick note from the world of women's college basketball. Gino Auriemma, head coach of UConn women's basketball, tying the Division I record with his 1,216th career win today. Second-ranked Huskies defeated number 14 North Carolina 69-58. He ties former Stanford head coach Tara Vanderveer. With your scoreboard update, I'm Christian Heimel. 4th-ranked Zags leading UMass Lowell by 22 at the break. We head back to the kennel for more halftime coverage after this. You're listening to Gonzaga men's basketball from Learfield.
Want to earn some extra money this winter? Spokane International Airport is hiring multiple seasonal snow removal equipment operators. These are on-call positions for the upcoming winter season from November 2024 to March 2025. You can earn up to $36 an hour. Some positions require a CDL, and previous experience in operating snow removal equipment is highly preferred. Join our team today. Learn more and apply by visiting SpokaneAirports.net.
Some days you hit snooze. but not today. Today, you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Some banks receive 5-star ratings and think they've arrived. But at Wheatland Bank, we call that just getting started. Now, as a member of the Glacier family of regional banks, we're doing even more of what made us an industry leader. Anticipating Eastern Washington's growing needs with more expertise, more technology, more resources, well, more everything. The new, even better Wheatland Bank. What more do you need? Seriously, we're asking.
Wheatland Bank, a division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
(49-27) Zags on top. Let's take 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield. Halftime stats, Nolan Hickman, the leading scorer in the game, 12 points, all from behind the three-point line, 4 out of 5 shooting threes. Caleb Battle has 10 points. He's done a little bit of everything. 10 points, couple of rebounds, couple of assists, couple of steals for the Bulldogs transfer. 9 points, Ryan Nemhard to go along with 5 assists, no turnovers. Graham Ike scored 6 points on 2 of 6 from the field. 4 points for Mike Ajayi. 4 points scored by Brayton Huff off the bench. Ben Gregg also had 4 first-half points. Mo, it's kind of interesting. Zags 17 out of 39. They shoot 43%. They missed a lot of chippies there in the first 20 minutes.
A bunch of layups. Graham had a couple. Braden had 2 that rolled off the rim as well. But, overall, pretty good first half. Could be up there with the field goal percentage, but defensively we're terrific with the 14 forced turnovers.
6 of the 17 made field goals for the Bulldogs come from behind the three-point line. They were 6 out of 13. Good at the free throw line, 9 out of 11 for the Zags. Offensively for visiting UMass Lowell, Cam Morris, 7 points on 2 of 3 shooting from the field. He knocked down a 3-point shot. That's balanced after that. Bulldogs do a nice job on Quentin Mincy, the leading scorer, averaging 23.5 a game. He had 4 points, Mo, and 5 first-half turnovers. Got up just 4 shots in that first 20 minutes, and maybe most importantly, didn't attempt a free throw.
Yeah, we've done a good job of guarding him without fouling. We talked about it in the pregame, how good he was at the free throw line, and that was part of his scoring prowess, is getting to the free throw line. We already said 24 free throw attempts, 21 makes early in this season. So our guys did a good job. I went to shoot around and watched, and they were talking about it all shoot around, and our guys executed the first half.
Now the Bulldogs +4 on the glass. Gonzaga 11 assists, 4 turnovers, 3 assists, 14 miscues for the Riverhawks. It all adds up to a 49-27 Gonzaga halftime lead. Second half action coming your way from the Kennel right after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Arby's Turkey Cooking Support Line. Please immediately hang up your phone, get in your car, and go to Arby's. Then you can either go inside or even just stay in your car. Order a deep-fried turkey sandwich. Good job! Thank you for calling the Arby's Turkey Cooking Support Line. Goodbye.
Arby's, we have the meats. At participating Arby's for a limited time.
Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Services is proud to sponsor Gonzaga Athletics. When it comes to your home or business, you deserve fast, reliable service, and that's exactly what you'll get. Our team is committed to delivering 5-star service with upfront pricing and free quotes on every job, so there's no surprises. Got a plumbing emergency? Don't wait. Call Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning today at 509-954-5273 or visit ShawPlumbingServices.com. We're the Zags' trusted team for reliable service every time.
At Western National Insurance, we're passionate about the power of nice. That's because nice isn't just a word. It's our way of doing business. It's about surpassing expectations, bringing kindness and decency to our work, and providing a helping hand when you need it most. And we've been putting nice first for more than a century. Find out just how powerful nice can be. Contact your independent insurance agent today and ask for Western National.
Time for the second half here at the McCarthy Athletic Center. 22-point lead, Mo, for the Bulldogs. What do you want to see in this final 20 minutes?
Keep up the pace. Keep up the defensive intensity. Hopefully it's one of these games we can get some of the other developmental minutes. June can get in there. Inocente, the big lefty, I can't pronounce his name always. Dejana, there you go. Get those guys off. Our main guys off the floor. Get those developmental minutes.
Jeez, Mo, you caught me there. I was eating a Rolo,
My
too,
bad.
and then trying to say Dejana.
The big lefty from Spain.
Let's go with the big lefty.
Yeah,
I like that.
let's go on the big lefty.
Big lefty. Big
Dejana,
lefty
I don't know why I can't
coming
say
out
it.
of the pen. Because when you look at it, it looks nothing like that.
That's why you're right. I just got to remember Dejana. But hopefully we get those guys some minutes.
Zags will have the ball to open the second half, moving left to right. Both teams with their starters on the floor to open the second half. Nemhard gets a screen from EK, dribbles to the right side of the floor, kicks it out top to Battle. 10 points in the first half, looking for more, and he's got more. 3 from straight away. Bulldogs have their biggest lead of the night.
7 3-pointer for Gonzaga, 7 of 14.
We're going to have to dig out our stat from Barry Henderson, our sports information director. It's 38 straight wins when we make 7 or more threes. Brooks gets the shot to fall. Boy, a little shot fake and not battle in the air. KB was the one. No, it'll be Ike who got him. Brooks to the line.
Now the line for Riverhawks number 13.
Free throw touches everything but won't go down. Pops out into the hands of Ike. It'll stay 52-29. Nemhard skips it left side to Battle. Dribbles once to his right and sticks another three-point shot. Couple of threes for Battle early in the second half. It's 55-29.
Beautiful skip pass and transition to set that 3 up by Nemhard.
Morris hands it off right side. They kick it out to Brooks. Lefty misses. Air ball 3. Mo, I think that was short and wide left. Nowhere close. Bulldogs quickly get it to Nemhard, who drives all the way coast to coast with the left hand, finishes with the right. 57-29. Brooks has an underhanded flip, gives it up to Mincy. Mincy out top to Clark, the point guard. Leaves it for Morris. Hand off to Covington. Skips left side to Mincy. 5 seconds to shoot. 3-point line. Hops on the drive and scores it on Battle. Bulldogs lead is 57-31. Ajayi getting his first start of the season, gives it up to Nemhard. Bounce in the paint for Ike. Graham's shot won't go, but there's a whistle and a foul.
Good duck in from the weak side.
Another one of your assists, Mo, that
I know. It's got to have it.
Great pass from Nemhard. Graham misses his first free throw. Now 2 for 3 on the night at the line. Yeah, 1 out of 2 in this trip. 58-31 is the Gonzaga advantage. Clark from the left sideline. Out to Covington. Nemhard slips and falls. Covington passes it in the paint to Morris, who dribbles it off his foot right into the hands of Hickman. Hickman picks up his dribble, 3-point line, baseline feed for Ajayi, who flushes it with 2 hands. 60-31, Gonzaga on top.
Great baseline rip right there to get the angle, then kind of changed it midair to get the dunk off.
Covington with a 3 from the right side. 60-34. DK going to work. Low block right side. Double comes, spins away from it. Little fadeaway, comes up short. And then Ajayi is going to be called for on over the back and trying to tip the ball away from Max Brooks.
Ajayi's second, and the Riverhawks will have the basketball. Clark across the timeline with the dribble. He and Morris are arguing about the play call. And Clark gives it up to Brooks. One dribble for Mincy. Mincy gets a screen, drives, leans in, and that's the foul that we're talking about. It's going to go against Battle.
They leaned into that one. I don't know if that's the right.
Like sprawling and
yeah, too much theatrics. I get it as a scorer, but it's a fine line. But trying to always draw fouls and just playing through the contact.
Mincy makes the free throw. His first free throw attempt of the game. Again, 21 of the 47 points he scored in the first two games came from the line. Those were his first two attempts. He makes them both. 60-36 Gonzaga. Long pass intended for Ike, knocked out of bounds by Morris. Nemhard will inbound on the baseline. Pass it into Hickman, coming off a couple of screens. Now TK three-point line, hands it back to Hickman. Nolan driving to the left, switches to the right. Shot rattles around and drops. Nolan's first two-point field goal of the game gives him 14 points. Zags lead at 62-36. Morris, left side, Covington spins quickly on Nemhard, drives, kicks it out. Right side, Clark bobbles, regains control to Morris from the corner. Three won't go down. Ajayi and Battle go up for the rebound as Battle comes away with it. Passes it to Ajayi. Now to Nemhard, tries to drive baseline, denied there, so retreats and flips it over the top to Ike. Spins a couple of times, goes up for the shot, and gets it to go. 64-36. The lead continues to grow for the Bulldogs 4 minutes into this second half. Clark gets the screen, drives off the glass, rims out. Ike had the rebound, couldn't secure it. Off Brooks' legs, and the Zags come away with it. Nemhard to Hickman, who drives, had it knocked away by Clark. Morris comes away with it, gets it away to Clark. Riverhawks head the other way. Mincy now backing down Nemhard. Double team comes, fires a pass left side to Covington. The lefty shoots the three and misses. PK rebounds. Gives it up to Nemhard, and the Bulldogs will set up the offense, leading 64-36. Nemhard to Battle, gets the screen from Ike, dribbles it off his foot into the back court, and chases it down. The official says it was Mincy who kicked the ball into the backcourt, so we'll play on. Battle flips over the top for Ike, goes up for the dunk on the alley-oop, lands on his backside as he misses the shot. And Graham's going to shoot free throws when we come back from this timeout. 15:04 left in our contest here at the Kettle. It's 64-36, Zags on top. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Whether you root for the Zags or the Cougs, now's your chance to play for your favorite team. It's the Winning Colors Challenge at Northern Quest. Simply pick up your special Gonzaga or WSU Camas Rewards card now through November 30th and play as usual. Whichever fan base earns the most Camas points wins $10,000 for their program. Become a card-carrying Zags or Cougs fan during the Winning Colors Challenge only at Northern Quest.
At Wheatland Bank, we're all about relationships, so we couldn't be more proud to announce the relationship of a lifetime. Wheatland Bank is now part of the Glacier family of regional banks. With Glacier at our side, we'll deliver exciting new products and the latest technologies. Still, we're keeping our name, like one of those power couples you read about in the magazines. But you know, still bankers. Wheatland Bank, relationships you can count on.
Wheatland Bank, a division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Spokane International Airport is a proud sponsor of Gonzaga Athletics. The airport connects Zags fans and alums with over 60 daily departures to more than 20 nonstop destinations provided by 7 major airlines, as well as one-stop connections to most major metropolitan centers throughout the U.S. Real-time arrival and flight departure information is available at SpokaneAirports.net. Spokane International Airport, when it's time to fly.
Nice start to the second half for the Bulldogs, who already had a comfortable 49-27 lead. Heading into the locker room, the Bulldogs have hit 6 of 7 shots since halftime. And Mo, they are putting the hurt on UMass Lowell. We talked about this team being experienced and having some talent, but as we'll continue to talk about, just not sure that they were quite ready for this firestorm that they ran into in Gonzaga tonight.
Yeah, size and athleticism are hard to overcome. It's skilled basketball players, but when you're just, battling 6'10", 6'11", inside skilled, and then the quickness on the perimeter that we have, it just makes it really difficult. Our guys are doing an excellent job. 15 turnovers for UMass, 14 assists for us, only 5 turnovers, 8 steals, 10 or 13 from the free throw line, plus 8 on the glass. Good job.
Battle has 16, Hickman with 14, Nemhard 11.7 assists. Graham Ike has scored 9 points now. He's going to step to the free throw line. So substitutions for the Bulldogs. Gregg has replaced Ajayi. Stromer is on for Hickman. Braden Huff waits to check in at the scores table. First free throw good for Ike. Second free throw is also good. 66-36. Biggest lead of the game for the Bulldogs. A 30-point advantage. And Braden Huff checks in. Huff, in the first half, 4 points, 2 of 5 from the field. Somerville, the freshman, in for the first time in the second half, gives it up to Brooks. Now Mincy. Back to Brooks. Huff blocks the shot. And Braden comes away with a loose basketball. Gets it away to Battle. Fires a one-handed pass. Look out, boy. We've got stuff flying everywhere. We've got an official down. That girl sitting in the front row almost lost her head. That ball was moving.
Well, who's he trying to throw it to?
I don't. Maybe Ben. He was the only white shirt.
He's
close, but
interesting decision.
That's being generous, saying close.
Yeah.
He was probably 7 or 8 feet away. Rare turnover on the Bulldogs tonight. Here's a feed, high post left side to Brooks, spins the baseline, throws up an air ball right into the hands of Battle. KB head of steam, leaves it for Huff in the paint, and Braden gets the easy bucket. Defender tried to draw the charge. Battle, good body control. Found Huff, avoided the contact. The Bulldogs increased their lead. 68-36. Mincy for 3. That's no good. Nemhard into the front court to Stromer. Back to Nemhard between the circles. Looking down low. Instead he goes to Gregg, right side. Ben backing down the defender. Spins. Can't get up a shot. Passes it back out to Nemhard. 11 seconds to shoot. Nemhard gets a screen from Huff this time. Picks up his dribble. Shoots an 18-foot jump shot and knocks it down. 70-36. Nemhard with a bucket. Give him 13 points.
That was a weird defensive decision. Both guys just completely backed off Nemhard. That was a workout shot.
Brooks picks up his dribble at the top of the key, spins around, one-handed pass in front of his own bench into the hands of Somerville. Looks to Brooks, stick out to Mincy, extra pass right side. There's a drive from Clark, back out to Somerville, 3 seconds to shoot. Somerville driving with the left hand, and it's a shot clock violation. Another turnover on UMass Lowell. Nolan Hickman's going to replace Caleb Battle. Now Battle with the Nice game here tonight. Third straight in the Zag uniform.
I think I might be done for the night. Dang it.
Stromer coming off a screen, takes a pass from Nemhard, hangs and hits.
A good move by Dusty to absorb the contact in the lane. A nice little kiss off the glass.
Zags doubling up the Riverhawks, now 72-36. Still 12:40 to play. Clark drives, spins, shot blocked by Hickman from 10. Falls out of bounds. Stromer couldn't control it. Inbound to Mincy in front of the Kennel Club. Dribbles to the right elbow, into the paint, spins, loses the handle. Nemhard comes away with it. He's hurt behind the play. Here's Greg the other way. Ryan holding on to his, looks like maybe his left hand.
Already has a tape.
Got a bucket for the Bulldogs, but more so concern for the Bulldogs' outstanding senior guard. Battle checks back in as Nemhard walks down to the end of the bench. He's playing with that left thumb taped up.
Yeah.
And he is going to walk to the end of the bench. And Asterian will take a look at him.
It's one of those that never goes away, too. It always just nagging. I had one my sophomore year. Never taped it, but constantly hurts, knowing nagging injury.
Greg completes the three-point play. The Bulldogs on a 15-0 run. They've made 6 straight field goals. There's a pass left side, and a bobble by Blunt. Steal by Stromer to Hickman. Hickman trying to throw it back to Stromer. Had it poked away, but Battle comes away with a loose ball. And I think the officials are going to say that there should have been a reset maybe, or maybe not a reset. Whatever it is, they'll sort it out, and this will bring us to an official timeout. 11:57 to play, and it's all Zags to Kennel. 75-36 our score. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Some banks receive 5-star ratings and think they've arrived. But at Wheatland Bank, we call that just getting started. Now, as a member of the Glacier family of regional banks, we're doing even more of what made us an industry leader. Anticipating Eastern Washington's growing needs with more expertise, more technology, more resources, well, more everything. The new, even better Wheatland Bank. What more do you need? Seriously, we're asking.
Wheatland Bank, a division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Papa Murphy's $7.99 everyday value lineup is, well, a pretty big deal for a pretty small price. We're talking big savings and big flavors, like the new bold shredded pepperoni pizza, savory crumbled sausage pizza, or classic cheese pizza, all for the small price of $7.99 each. So head to Papa Murphy's, because with freshly made large pizzas at this small price, you can afford to take and bake big-time deliciousness all day, every day. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Every year, the crowds go crazy for the Cal Triple Play of the Day, where you can get tricked-out cool trucks or sporty SUVs just in time for winter. And this week, you can delay all payments until next year. Get a minimum $2,000 trade-in value for your old ride. Plus, get a 2-year service maintenance program with every vehicle sold, which is a triple play opportunity this week at both Cal locations.
She's at her first game in the kennel.
Back to the McCarthy Athletic Center, where the Bulldogs have a 75-36 lead over visiting UMASS Lowell. Hey, Zag fans, the Xfinity 10G network, get the fastest internet with faster speeds rolling out every day. Enjoy a reliable connection so everyone can be online at once, even during peak hours. Introducing the next generation 10G network only from Xfinity. For the Bulldogs, it's 39-point lead, their biggest of the game so far. 4 players in double figures. Battle has 16. Hickman with 14. Nemhard has 13 points, 8 assists, no turnovers, 3 steals. 11 points for Graham Ike. Ben Gregg with that 3-point play. just moments ago, has 7. The Bulldogs continue to shoot the ball well here in the second half, to say the very least. They've gone 10 of 11 from the field to build this 39-point lead. Well, Hickman's going to inbound. Nolan gets in the corner to Greg, far side of the floor, bounce out to Huff at the three-point line left side. Picks up his dribble. Needs to get away to somebody. Flips for Battle. 7 seconds to shoot it. Battle gets a screen from Huff, penetrates, switches to the left hand, couldn't finish. Huff grabs the rebound, but had it stripped away, and Dusty Stromer is down on the far side of the floor. He is grabbing his right knee, and we've got a whistle. And Josh Therian, the Bulldogs trainer, quickly on his way over to check on Stromer. So the basket is good. Out of more pressing concern, the sophomore guard Dusty Stromer. Looks like his left knee. He's laying down on his back, and it looks like he'll be helped to his feet. And gingerly limp off the floor.
Dusty Stromer, Gonzaga substitution in the game number 5, Emmanuel.
Now Stromer is going to make his way back into the tunnel, and it looks like they'll head towards the locker room. Christian just telling us, looked like on the replay, that Battle slid into Dusty Stromer. He wasn't expecting it and was hitting the knee. We'll get you an update if we can. Here's Hickman with the basketball. A little bit error taken out of the building here, with a couple of Bulldogs getting banged up, despite the fact they're leading 75-38. Here's Huff spinning to the baseline and knocking down the left-handed hook. 77-38. Still 11 minutes and change to play here in Spokane. Somerville shoots a 3. It's off the mark. Inocente has checked into the game for the Bulldogs. It's Greg, Huff, Inocente, Battle, and Hickman for the Bulldogs. Hickman across half court. Dribbling now from his right to his left. The screen from Huff. It's one more. Dribbling to the left side to Greg at the three-point line. Gives it up to Huff. Huff going to work on Morris. Into the paint with a dribble. Patiently scores through contact. Braden Huff taking his time and earns a trip to the free throw line.
Great patience in the post right there. A couple back down dribbles and waited for the defense to play up to one side and spun off of it, and chance for a three-point play.
Braden makes the free throw. It's a 20-2 run for the Bulldogs, who lead at 80-38.
Jeez.
Three from the right corner is off the mark. Here's a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against UMass Lowell. Pat Duquette, head coach, walking down the sideline, just shaking his head and laughing at the officials. Hey, have you seen, we're down 42 and there's 10.5 to go. He's talking to some of the Gonzaga fans down there as he makes his way down to the corner with a smile on his face. There's Hickman, right sideline to Greg. Then picks up the dribble, bounces for Huff. Braden with a hot hand for GU, sweeps across the paint, spins back, has the shot rejected. And Blunt comes away with it. Blunt away to Mincy. Bounces back to Blunt left side. On the sideline, it's Clark. Pass deflected by Battle. KB all alone. Windmill. Another highlight reel dunk for KB. And the Bulldogs are rolling. It's 82-38.
Nice dunk.
18 points for Battle after he scored 19 in the win over Arizona State. There's a drive and a miss by Somerville.
Zags with another rebound. Inocente up the sideline. Battle for three. He's got it. 21 for Battle. It's 85-38. Fantastic news as the Bulldogs block the shot. We see Dusty Stromer getting ready to check back into the game.
Moving around, so that's a good sign, obviously.
Dusty's in for Hickman. Nolan will check out with 14 points. I think we won't see him again.
No. Let's see who's going to play point guard in this lineup. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Menseed inbound in front of the Kennel Club, bounces into Somerville. Freshman dribbles from his right to his left, passes in the corner. It's Blunt with it, flips it over the top. Inocente deflected it, but still gets through to Brooks. Brooks shoots the baseline jumper over Huff. It's no good. Greg with the rebound for the Bulldogs. A way to Battle up the left sideline. Bulldogs moving left to right. Battle, no look to Greg at the top of the key. Then dribbles to his right. Hands it off to Inocente. Inocente drives, leaves it for Huff. And B. Huff scores two more. He is heating up 13 points for the sophomore big man.
Great duck in from the weak side again. Gonzaga's gotten really good at that.
That's 87-38. Mency spins from 12, wouldn't stay down. Another rebound for the Bulldogs. Greg brings Gonzaga the other way. He bounces it to Huff. Huff into the paint, fakes to his right, spins to his left, finds Greg under the basket. Ben goes up with a shot. Mency coming over, and look at Ben just laughing at the official right now. My goodness. The KB's going to check out of the game. Battle finishes with 21 points. June Sukyo checks in. June will inbound for the Bulldogs. Gets it in the near corner to Stromer, out to Greg in front of the GU bench. Top of the key for Huff. Braden dribbles to his left, hands it off to June. June finds Huff, going to work, low block left side, spins to the baseline. That one won't go down. Greg tips it, controls it, put back no good, put back no good. One more time for Ben, had it stripped away. Blunt to Somerville, gets all the way to the rim, shot rejected. I think it was Inocente. Stromer comes away with it to June. June on the run, misses with the left hand, but he'll head to the free throw line. He's going to limp in a little bit as he makes his way back to the huddle. He'll be okay as we head to this timeout.
What the heck is going on out here,
goodness. 7:34 to play, 87-38. Zags on top. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Papa Murphy's $7.99 everyday value lineup is, well, a pretty big deal for a pretty small price. We're talking big savings and big flavors, like the new bold shredded pepperoni pizza, savory crumbled sausage pizza, or classic cheese pizza, all for the small price of $7.99 each. So head to Papa Murphy's, because with freshly made large pizzas at this small price, you can afford to take and bake big-time deliciousness all day, every day. Papa Murphy's, change the way you pizza.
Today's students are smart, savvy, and heading towards a future filled with possibilities. Education is the light that can help guide them on their path to fulfilling their dreams. That's why Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. With every lottery game you play in the pursuit of making your dreams a reality, you're supporting the next generation of game changers who are using education as the way to reach theirs. Thanks for playing, Washington.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024, Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
All Zags here tonight as they look to go to 3-0 on the young season. They lead at 87-38, still 7:34 to play. If you're looking for an all-star lineup of sporty all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, make the smart play and head on out to Cal. Zags have hit 32 of 60 shots. They're shooting 71% in the second half.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, 9 out of 16 from behind the three-point line. They're 14 of 17 at the free throw line.
One more for Tacos.
Yeah.
7.5 minutes to do it.
18 assists, just 8 turnovers for the Bulldogs. Meanwhile, UMass Lowell has turned it over 20 times. They have just 6 assists on their 14 makes. Mo talked about it earlier, just with all the turnovers, and the Zags now plus 18 on the glass. 19 more field goal attempts for the Bulldogs than the Riverhawks.
It's a crazy number, but it makes sense when you look at the turnover discrepancy, like you mentioned. Anytime you get 20 turnovers, you'll really remove yourself from any chance of winning the basketball game. Just the athleticism and quickness from our guys on the perimeter especially has made it really difficult for them to operate. I don't know why they do this, where everybody has to stand at half court. Why don't they stand at the three-point line like the NBA? You know what I mean? It's kind of a weird, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. Oh, then June gets 2. Okay.
Stromer makes both free throws. June will step to the free throw line.
Gonzaga substitution now in the game. Number 24, please welcome Ismaila Diani.
Now Dejana will check into the game.
Dejana. The PA guy said it wrong, so are we right?
Yeah,
You're right.
And you know what's and the funny thing is, so I had an opportunity to talk to him. And he said it about 6 times. I was joking. Jorge Sands is our director of operations and deals with the guys. So he actually brought me over and said, okay, so we had
how do you say it? Yeah.
2 guys whose English is their second or third language, and a guy who can't hear.
Yeah.
I had him say it about 14 times, and that's what we came up with as June gets the steal. June 2-on-1 leans in off the glass and in. A whistle and a foul as well.
Great finish.
Oh, that was a lot of contact.
Yeah, kind of right side of the floor. Went off 2, kind of absorbed the contact, got it high and soft off the glass. It's a great play by June. He's an athletic kid. I wouldn't be surprised. I wish he'd stay around, but I also want this kid to get an opportunity to play more somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just too good of a player. Great body, moves well, shoots it decently.
Missed the free throw. Here's Gray to the right elbow, bounces it on the baseline to Brooks. Brooks across the paint, scoops it up with the left hand and in. 92-40. Stromer fouls. He shoots the 3. Somerville doesn't like the call, but the official will send Dusty to the free throw line.
Now with the line shooting 3 is Dusty Stromer.
Dusty's first free throw is good. Second one for Stromer, good as well. He makes all 3, 95-40. Somerville, the freshman, dribbling in front of the Kennel Club. It's a screen from Brooks. Kicks left side. Covington bounces in the corner. A drive, a bounce pass is off the mark. Stromer the other way on the break. Two-handed flush. Dusty Stromer makes it 97-40. Looks like that knee's okay.
Yeah, it's feeling better. Got up pretty good.
It's a feed down low to Morris. Craig blocks it. It's out of bounds, and we'll stay with the Riverhawks. Well, the Bulldogs got after this team early and have just not relented.
Ball effect here. It's pretty bad.
It's 49-27 at halftime. Bulldogs giving up just 13 points in 14 minutes here in the second half. Stromer with another steal, and Dusty, just like that, back-to-back dunks, is into double figures for the Bulldogs. He scored 6 in a row, including a pair of free throws. Actually make that 7 in a row as he made 3 free throws. Go with the back-to-back dunks. Still 5:45 to play. 49-point Bulldog lead. Somerville driving with the left hand. DeJana blocks the shot. Somerville gets it back. Leaves it for Covington. Drives, knocked away by Gregg. A whistle and a foul.
You want me to say something when you're eating that Rolo there, Huddy?
Yeah, I'm a little hungry. Please do.
Yeah. We're up by, what is that, 59? Wow.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
99-40. Somerville gets the jump shot. Another play, though, Mo. You talk about, guys who are trying to draw fouls. Shoot the basketball.
I know.
There's Jude into the paint in the left hand and banks it in. Bulldogs break the century mark for the second time in 3 games this season. It's 101-42. Somerville hangs and hits. 5 minutes to play. Stromer brings it up the floor. To Gregg between the circles. Left side into Chente. Whistle away from the ball, and it's going to go against DeJana. An offensive foul as he was posting up.
Weird call.
Brooks checks out. Lido is back in. First time we've seen him here in the second half. That's about the only thing left, Mo, is tacos, huh? Still
we hear a
stuck
faint
at 9
"We want
degrees.
taco" chant from the Kennel Club, and I don't blame them. The way inflation is today, anything you can get for free.
Somerville heating up. The freshman knocks down the jump shot. He has scored 6 consecutive Riverhawk points. It's 101-46. Stromer to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper short. Rebound chased down by Gregg. Out to Stromer. Looks in the corner. June's open. His 3 is on the way. Won't go down. Ball out of bounds.
Good look at it.
That's touched by the Zags. Boy, those are ones for him you just wish would go in, like you said, Mo. It's like pretty good shooter. Find some confidence. But here's Somerville. Screen from Morris. Dribbles to the right side. Bounces it out for Lino. A short pass to Gray. Back to Lino on the baseline. Jump shot no good. Flying in, trying to tip it in was Covington. Couldn't get it to go, and the Zags come away with a loose ball. Under 4 minutes to play. 101-46. Bulldogs on top. Stromer tries to bounce for DeJana. Bounced it right off his knee. It kicked right back into the hands of Stromer, who fed Gregg. Gregg found DeJana, and then a foul is called. Our final official timeout of the game is Coach Few clears the bench. 101-46. It's all Zags to Kennel. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
This great call in Gonzaga history is presented by T-Mobile. November 27, 2016. In the finals of the Advocare Invitational, Gonzaga guard Nigel Williams-Goss poured in 18 critical points, hitting a game-sealing second-half 3 to give the Bulldogs a 73-71 win.
Extra pass, right corner. Silas Milson for 3. That one's off the mark. Milson chases down the rebound. Out top to Williams-Goss. His 3 is good. Nigel is still perfect from long range, and he ends the Iowa State 15-0 run.
Head to T-Mobile.com for a great deal on the iPhone 16 Pro.
Support Gonzaga men's basketball through NIL. Zags Collective is the leading NIL collective supporting Zags student athletes through name, image, and likeness. Zags Collective creates opportunities for student athletes to engage with the community and grow their brand. Plus, you get access to autograph sessions, exclusive events, and more. Become a member today. Go to zagscollective.com and get started.
Today's students are smart, savvy, and heading towards a future filled with possibilities. Education is the light that can help guide them on their path to fulfilling their dreams. That's why Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. With every lottery game you play in the pursuit of making your dreams a reality, You're supporting the next generation of game changers who are using education as the way to reach theirs. Thanks for playing, Washington.
It's Zag fans versus Kook fans. The Northern Quest Winning Colors Challenge. Get your Gonzaga Campus Rewards card and play for the Zags. The fan base with the most points wins $10,000 for the program. Details at northernquest.com. Zags leading 101-46. Led by as many as 59 points here. 21 for Battle. 14 scored by Hickman, 13 apiece for Huff and Nemhard, Ike, and Stromer with 11 each.
Number 35, Noah
So
Holland.
Noah Holland checks into the game. Second time he's played for the Bulldogs.
Number 10, Hugh Rousemore.
Team Rousemore is into the game to walk on. Jana makes the free throw. We'll shoot one more. For those of you wondering. One out of two at the line. Holland fought inside for the rebound. The foul's going to go against June on the other side. Didn't see that. But Joe Few not suited up for tonight's game.
Under the weather? Or?
Yeah, so... Let's see the coach's son. Maybe his ego's still a little bruised after the dunk.
Yeah, that's a business decision next time. Just get out of the way. At least he tried to contest. I'll give him the credit.
Absolutely. And you know what? If there's anybody that can accept that, it's probably Joe.
Yeah. That one just came out of nowhere. And the worst part about it is, it was blasted all over as a highlight. But some of them, they didn't show the score. It's like they were down 40.
Yeah.
And that kid's going to be a terrific player, but that was literally his fourth point of the game.
Yep.
And and that's not taking it, but there's also like context to everything you got to have a little bit sometimes.
Absolutely. No, 100%. Inocente to the right elbow, throws up the alley-oop. Dejana throws it down. (104-48). Zags on top. Still 3 minutes to play. Somerville right side loses his shoe. Dives on the loose ball. Did he call a timeout? Yes, they got a timeout. And Coach Duquette just realizing that by calling the timeout, we have one more timeout to get in here. His reaction was, do we really have to? And he was shaking his head. We do have a timeout with 2:59 to play. 104-48, Zags on top. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Joe Fallon's bedroom mini fridge. Sure, this pint-sized chiller's max capacity is 3 soda cans, but what it lacks in stature, it makes up in cooling strength. Each beverage a perfect 37 degrees every time. And the 2 feet Joe walks to get a drink, priceless. That's why his mini fridge is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Whether you root for the Zags or the Cougs, now's your chance to play for your favorite team. It's the Winning Colors Challenge at Northern Quest. Simply pick up your special Gonzaga or WSU Camas Rewards card now through November 30th and play as usual. Whichever fan base earns the most Camas points wins $10,000 for their program. Become a card-carrying Zags or Cougs fan during the Winning Colors Challenge only at Northern Quest.
It's time for Home Team Rewards. Zag fans, get your Bulldog branded ICCU Premier Rewards Visa credit card, the only card where you can earn rewards for everyday purchases while giving back to Gonzaga University. Choose from a Visa Rewards card with a lower rate or a Premier Rewards card with maximum rewards. With no annual fees, card control, and next-level security, you can spend smart from tap to app. Zags, rejoice! Find your card at iccu.com/GoZags on approved credit.
Welcome back to the Kettle. It's all Zags. 104-48 is our score at First Interstate. It's about supporting our communities and cheering on our teams. Thank you for letting us be your trusted community bank for more than 50 years. First Interstate Bank, built for you. Member FDIC. The Zags back on the floor with 2:59 to play. Next up, we're on the road for what will be, I am assuming, a really good atmosphere down at San Diego State.
They got a good gym. They got a good program. Last time we played there, we got ran out of it. Albeit 2017 is the last time we were there.
Yeah.
17 or 18.
Jesse Wade, I remember, made a shot falling out of bounds. And, that was about the highlight of things. That came really late. Yeah, and it was, yes.
But they get it rocking in there. It's old school Mountain West, kind of a pit.
Yeah.
Not a dump, but semi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they get rocking. It's cool. Then you're in San Diego. So it's like, oh, sweet. Gas lamp afterwards.
Inocente picks up his dribble, pass back out to June, fakes the three, penetrates, wraparound pass. Dujana finishes. 106-48.
Fans, a loud groan that June did not take that three-point field goal attempt.
Yeah.
Begging for the tacos. Salivating for the tacos.
There's a foul. Dujana swiping down and hitting Covington. Not sure June's probably quite aware of the taco situation.
They used to do Wendy's
also has some
cheeseburgers.
stuff he's trying to figure out. Wendy's.
It used to be Wendy's back in the day.
Yeah.
Like it was a quarter pounder too. Or if you showed your ticket or something. Wasn't it like that?
Yeah, I think you're right. Talk about inflation.
Yeah, exactly. Now you get one taco, mini size. Here you go.
June into the front court, hands it off to Inocente. Cut off on his drive by Clark. Gets a screen. Passes over to Holland for three.
Oh.
It's nowhere close. Rousemore chases down the rebound. Misses the layup. And UMass Lowell comes away with the basketball. Covington is going to be called for a travel. Rousemore got up in his face and forced the turnover. Good for him.
Playing hard.
Everybody else ran down the floor. Covington didn't have any help. Rousemore forced the turnover. I believe that is the 25th of the night on the Riverhawks. Inocente gets it into Rousemore, right side. Thought about a three. Now drives, spins. Defender goes down with the left. He finishes.
Great take.
He is walking right down the floor saying, I am here. I am here. I left out a couple of words as the shot is blocked by Dujana. Rousemore comes away with it to Inocente. Bulldogs up 108-50, looking for more, and they get it. Inocente makes it 110-50. There's a whistle and a foul. The block. Dujana was clean, but a lot of body down low. I believe Inocente will be whistled for that personal foul. Covington to the line. Good for Q. Rousemore scoring the bucket here. And Zags leading by 60. (110-51) as we approach 1 minute to play. Rousemore to the right elbow, picks up his dribble, gets it back to June. June shoots a three, and he's got it! Tacos, courtesy of June. It's 113-51.
Free tacos.
And a foul the other way. Well, Mo, I said that he didn't know. And a nice little kiss for the bench as he headed down the floor. Maybe he didn't realize
it. Was a tough three, too. It was a pull-up in a guy's face. Just in rhythm. Had some good minutes here late. June said he got 8 points, 3 of 4. I'm telling you, he's a good enough player. I mean, it's kind of a depth thing, obviously, but I'm not saying he should leave, but I'm saying, I want this kid to get a chance somewhere, if not here. He's too good of a player.
Clark makes them both. 113-53. Inocente gets a screen, dribbles to his right. He's left open. That three won't go down. Ball is tipped. So Rousmore comes away with it, steps back, shoots a three. Off the mark. Lino rebounds, fires a one-handed pass the other way. Rousmore comes away with a steal.
You're going to let one go
up
again.
On the break. That one's off the mark. Ball being battled around in the paint. And UMass Lowell will come out of the scrum with it blunt into the front court. Holland challenges. 20 seconds left. We're going to have free throws. Rousmore's first career points. Now 1 for 4 from the field. A couple of rebounds and a steal.
And a flex to the bench, too. And some profanity.
Yes.
Got a lot in 3 minutes. Good for him.
He
wasn't saying donut. I know that.
No, he was not. 113-54. Inocente will walk it across half court. The Zags are just going to dribble it down. Gonzaga led this game 49-27 at the half as Covington goes and tries to knock the ball away from Inocente right at the horn.
Bush League, I'm sorry, but he shook his hand and then tried to get a steal. That's have fun on the flight home then.
No, exactly.
No.
113-54 is the final score. Gonzaga picks up the win. The Bulldogs led by 22 at halftime and absolutely dominated